Hello and welcome BitMonger family, Monger with you here today. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video I'm going to talk about what I've been doing in crypto, coins that I think are oversold and why I'm bullish on them still. And looking at, I've had an incredible past couple days, guys. I know I haven't, uploaded any videos. I've been hanging out, barbecuing and eating steaks and enjoying the returns. I made a trade yesterday that printed me some sick digits, up a few $1,000s in a day, and I'm going to share with you what I did and why I did it, and so let's get into it. So here we have Bitcoin, and we can see that it has pulled an absolute ripper. Look at that candle. We're looking at the 4-hour chart, and it got all the way up. We can see that it got all the way up to 12,500 or so, and we can see those big green candles. But look at this down here, guys. This is what you should be paying attention to. When you see something go parabolic like that, and it rips that high, generally that's a good time to short it. That's not that kind of move. I mean, look at that fucker's practically vertical, going straight up, so that's not sustainable. If you are watching the market and if you see something like this in the future, you might want to do a short on a position like that. Quick scalp can make you some easy money. But anyways, so here's Bitcoin. We're looking at it, and we can see that it's doing well. For me to really feel more positive about what Bitcoin is doing, I would like to see it get back above this previous high here, which is like around 117K. That would be really nice to see. The next line in the sand is 113 right here, this previous high where it ran up. That would be another bullish sign. So I'm looking at Bitcoin to get back above these points to have more conviction in what it's doing. And just so you guys know, this is all kind of a short, mid-term analysis. Long term, I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin for the long term. Okay, so let's take a look at some trades that I made that have absolutely printed me money. And the first one is helium. And if you guys know, if you've been following my videos, you know that I made a big order down here. I let you guys know I bought it at 219 and 217 when it did that dip. As I told you guys, this is a whole full value zone. I like this area, and I do believe that as the Solana does well, the whole Solana ecosystem will catch bids, on good projects. And you guys know the ones that I'm interested in. I'm going to talk about one more today as well that I bought just yesterday and made a ton of money. Anyways, let's look at this. This is the helium. So if you had bought it down here, like around 219, where I told you I was buying it, I also had an order trigger at 217, but we'll take it from here, and we'll see where it is right now. And it is currently, it's trading here. We are up 11%. So I did a 5x leverage. I did both spot and 5x leverage. So on my 5x leverage position, you can see I'm up 55%, and that just netted me, guys, what a lot of people are going to earn over a full month of being a slave worker and having to commute to the office and deal with the boss and all that shit. So I hope you guys are paying attention and being wise about your investing, and hopefully you're making a lot of money like me. All right, so that's helium. And any kind of pullbacks on this, I would be looking to buy. If it does drop back down into this value zone, I would be buying more. I have a really big bag now, so I don't know if I'll be adding to it anymore. I like to keep things, you know, you never want to go in too heavy on assets. You need to be diversified. So I'm good with mine. But if you don't have any, if you're short, if you aren't allocated well, I would recommend that you get some if it goes back into this value zone, or if it drops back down to, you know, anything. I think that this value zone starts at around 230, so between 230 and 210, you know, so anywhere in that area I think is a good buy area. If it goes back down. Now the upside on this is potentially huge. It did get all the way up to $8 or $10 not that long ago. Just recently it was at $4 earlier this summer. So I like the risk reward ratio. It's very good. All right, so the trade that I made yesterday was, and it's a new coin that I picked up, and it is called Pump Fund. Let's take a look at Pump. And so here we have Pump Fund, and I bought this one because I was looking at the weekly charts, and Pump Fund had taken a fucking massive dump, guys. It was down 30% on the week, and I follow very successful people that are into crypto. And they have been telling me that, well, from what I understand, the Pump Fund team is an amazing group of developers. And these guys, supposedly, their excitement and work ethic is just off the chart. And I've heard it from multiple people. So that makes me confident. But the other thing that makes me very confident is, if you think of Pump Fund, it's essentially the casino of the Solana ecosystem. So all those people minting meme coins and doing this type of stuff, they're doing it on Pump Fund. And that is not going to go away. At least I believe people like to go into casinos. So essentially I look at Pump Fund as being an owner of a casino. And you know what they say, you know, the house usually wins. So I want to be owning part of the casino, and that's why I bought it. So we can see from my analysis here, I drew this down all the way from this bottom point, from this massive run up, and we can see it came right down here and was hovering right around the golden pocket. I put my bid in down here, like right around, I think it was like right around 50 cents, 51 cents, somewhere in that area, and it has ran up, and I used 5x leverage on this one as well, because I was, you know, looking at this and I had confidence. I had a stop loss down here below this area here, and it is absolutely ripped, guys. You know, again, this one just made me, you know, a few $1,000s. I made more in the last day than many of these people are going to make all month doing their, you know, whatever work, their job they do, or even if they have a semi-successful YouTube channel. Well, I just made more money than all you guys in a single day, being a smart analyst and trader. So guys, I strongly recommend that you look at what I'm doing. All right, so there's Pump Fund for you. I'm still in that position, and I got bids down lower in case it does drop. I think I got a bid down here at 004114 on this lower fib level, in case it does drop down there. I don't think it will, but you never know. This is crypto. And I'll probably stack another board. I'll probably add to my position here if it gets back down to the golden pocket, because I do believe that this thing does have potential to go much, much higher if we go into a bull market. And I'll have my stop loss just right underneath here on this lower candle, in the event that I made a bad call. So that's why I'll be buying it. All right, next, let's take a look at Zeus. And Zeus, guys, has absolutely fallen off a cliff. we can see it's making lower lows. And I bought more Zeus, even though I wasn't thinking I would, but I was looking at it, and I'm seeing this news. Now, just so you guys know, my thesis on Zeus is this. I believe that people that own Bitcoin are going to want to get yield on their Bitcoin. And I also believe Solana is going to be a top layer one. It's not going away, and it will continue to do well. So if you combine Bitcoin and Solana and DeFi, you have basically where you can generate a yield using Zeus. So I'm very bullish on this long term. And when I did my research in AI, using my AI research, I'm getting back very, very good information, even though the price doesn't tell us that. So I believe that this is massively oversold, and I will be getting into that more if we see it drop. And we can see some latest news here on Zeus. We just had a chain link integration, and ZBTC, just so you guys know, that is how they wrap the Bitcoin. And it is the programming. Now, I'm not a programmer, so I can't get too detailed, but essentially what it is permissionless. They don't need to use a bridge, which is groundbreaking. Not using a bridge, because that's where you can have problems. Zeus doesn't need to bridge it. So that is huge, guys. So there's a lot of good information coming out of here, and this just came out September 24th. So this is new information. We got updates. It's looking positive. The consensus on Zeus is bullish, driven by Bitcoin, Solana interoperability tools and yield opportunities through adoption metrics like ZBTC at cross-chain volume. So post chain link integration. So I believe this guy is going to do very well. So I'm on it. And we also have this one. Zeus Network launches Bitcoin kit for Bitcoin Solana DeFi integration. So they just launched this kit. This was recent, and this makes it easy for developers to use this within DeFi. And I believe that's I'm big on DeFi, guys, and I'm big on DEXs. I think that's going to do really well. Also, let's take a look at my Bluefin. Now, remember, guys, Bluefin is just minted me a huge amount of money as well. I forgot to mention that one. Look at this, guys. I've been telling you guys to buy Blue, and look at this, man. It absolutely has fucking ripped. I am up so much on this one, guys. Again, just on these past 3 trades, Helium, Bluefin, and Pump. I'm loving it, guys. I'm absolutely loving it. And we can see it absolutely ripped up here, and now it's pulling back down to this line. This was my first money line in which I was going to take some profits, which I took a small amount, but I'm super bullish on this long term, so I don't want to take too much off the table. Time will tell whether or not that's a wise decision, but I am bullish on Bluefin long term. And as you guys know, I was telling you guys to buy it down here. So if you followed me, you are heavily in the money, and you are smiling and loving life, just like me. Oh, I also talked about Robinhood, and I bought this one as well, guys. I was telling you to buy it like when it was around $80. So we've basically made 50% on our investment. So another win, guys. I love fucking winning. I love making money. I love investing. It's changed my life, and it gives me something to do, and just love it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Hope you're all doing well, and monger on.